What's up, tribe? Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. Ooh, yeah, little clearing spray. If you're new, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. Uh-oh. I hope everybody is well. I hope you're enjoying your manifestations. I hope you are manifesting well. Hope you're staying hydrated, honoring your body, honoring your sleep cycles, loving yourself, taking care of yourself. Self-care is that's it right now. That's what it's about. How much can you love yourself? You know, one of my favorite questions to ask people, complete strangers. I'll ask people I know and complete strangers. I'll just be like, how did you love yourself today? Like, how did you love yourself today? Was how did you love yourself today? If you don't have an answer yet, you still have time. The day isn't over. The day isn't over. Go love yourself. Go find a way to love yourself. Luxuriously, decadently, simply, minimalistically. It doesn't matter what your style is. Just love yourself today. And then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and every day. Anything you want to know is going to be in the description box below. Okay, let's jump in. Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, those who walk with me every day, thank you for protecting me as I channel messages for the tribe. For showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know so I can support the tribe as we live, let it thrive and grow as it goes into moment. So it is because it is so. To avoid to the death. Let's focus on what's changing, what's shifting. There's a big change happening here. And that's got all of the attention. All of the attention is on this change. Page of Cups. You guys, the wind is pretty steady out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my. You guys know what the archangel discs. So I'm ready to hold the cards down. Okay, let's go. What about this? So there's some change in the new Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. So something was really out of whack. So this would be a connection that maybe was on again, off again, or didn't really get started good. Didn't really, maybe something didn't really get. It didn't go. It didn't. Something didn't. Yeah, something didn't. I don't know, somebody was confused, and so then they moved a certain way. But you stayed true regardless. What is this? Give me this right here. Clarify the Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups. What are the Seven of Pentacles? So somebody was pretending that they were investing and they weren't. What is this? What's this Page of Cups, Seven of Cups? So somebody didn't know who somebody was. Okay, so what's Two of Wands death? Nine of Wands, King of Wands. Okay, so somebody who was on the defensive. Like they were looking for something. It's like changing what they were looking for. Somebody's changing what they were looking for. They were confused. It's like they thought the Empress would look one way, but the Empress looks another way. Or I should say, like, this person thought Divine Feminine looked one way, but Divine Feminine looks another way. Or what they thought they wanted looks different than what they thought they wanted. Take what resonates. But anyway, because somebody was confused because somebody thought whenever, they moved in a false way. They didn't put their best foot forward. They moved in a false way. It's almost like this person, it's almost like this King of Wands, it's like what they're seeing is, part of what they're seeing is how they, almost like they fool themselves about this Empress. What they thought was going on. What? Six of Cups. So something wasn't fair. Wasn't balanced. Ten of Pentacles. Tower. Tower on the Empress. Yeah. This King of Wands approached this Empress in a disingenuous way, which is a no-no, because it's an Empress. So yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. What's up with it? What is tea? That's not very good. Somebody's surprised. So this can this. Somebody may feel like they sabotage themselves. Um, it's weird. I don't know if somebody was trying to play a game or what. That's the thing. I don't. Because I'm trying to figure out why there's so many sevens out here. There's 2 9s and 3 7s on the table. There's another 9 right here. It's kind of giving somebody sabotage themselves, somebody was trying to play a game, somebody, like, I don't know, like this king, I don't know, however this king of wands was moving, like it's not adding up. It's not adding up. It's like, I don't know, something risky. Something was reckless. I don't know what. We're gonna find out. I don't know what. We're gonna find out though. What is this? What a Knight of Wands? Okay. See, that's what I was picking up on. Yeah, it's like, hold on, let the wind do his thing. Oh, hey. And big juicy tomatoes ripening on the vine right now. They look so good. So, yeah, it's like I said, this King of Wands didn't put their best foot forward with the Empress, and they just didn't. The way they moved, it wasn't even. It's like somebody didn't even try. It's like somebody had an opportunity with an Empress and they didn't even try. Devil, Queen of Cups. So this is somebody, some type of childhood issues, something, something with their mom, something with their sis, sister, something with the mom of their children. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. but they didn't approach this Empress right because of it. Queen of Swords. The Empress, though, because the Empress is an Empress, standing in their Queen of Swords energy, they were able to see. Empress, you were able to see that this King of Wands wasn't really bringing it, wasn't going to, right? Like, this is somebody who's just gonna take what they can get, and as long as it's easy, that's all they want, which is just not how you even that's not how you approach your Empress. You just don't. That's extremely inappropriate. Extremely inappropriate. Mhm. Yeah. Yep. And that's the thing. The King of Wands wanted to approach the Empress like she was just a Queen of Wands. These be fatal mistakes out here. Fatal mistakes out here. Star. Fatal mistakes out here. I'm taking them Strength, Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Listen. I don't. High Priestess, damn. Okay, so something about this was predicted. Something about this was foretold. Something about this is prophetic, even. Like, somebody's dream or something at some point happened around this right here. So this reading is confirmation for somebody. I'm not telling you something you don't already know. Okay. Part of the challenge here is this King of Wands uh, found the Empress to be, too good to be true. And instead of using their personal test for reality, and if you don't have a personal test for reality, uh, everybody has a personal test for reality. You just have to discover yours, okay? Uh, but it turns out that this Empress is exactly who they say they are, exactly who the King of Wands happens to want. Excuse me, they just didn't. This has been coming up a lot. I'm gonna tell you something. There's something about this. There's something about this. I just, it was, it's like the divine feminine. You gotta take what resonates. It's like the divine feminine. can't be illusioned. Like, because the divine feminine can see through the illusions, what the matrix does is to illusion everyone else about the divine feminine. Does that make sense? Because the divine feminine can see through all of it. So there's no point in trying to illusion anything on the side of the divine feminine. So then what the matrix does is to go to the other side of the people who would be looking at or dealing with the divine feminine, and to put an illusion over their eyes about the divine feminine, so that they're now interacting with the divine feminine like she's a fill in the blank, anything other than a divine feminine, right? So, this. So, you consider that. When we talk about having compassion for people, consider that. Consider that that's what it is to play this ascension game. Like, the higher you vibrate, the less accessible you are to being illusioned by the BS. But because you live in a world surrounded by people who are not even in that conversation, you know, they can all become an Agent Smith, if you will. Any of them at any given time can be coerced or influenced to see you in any given way. And unfortunately, depending on your level of ascension, depending on the level of the game you're playing, things may get wild, and if you know, you know. But that's what this is. Like, somebody couldn't see the Empress as an Empress. And, the Empress has been, like, literally, as an Empress, they have gained what it takes to walk in and out of every situation and be okay. The Empress is going to be okay. Okay. That part is, they're an Empress. They're literally here setting an example for the King of Wands. Anything else? What else is here? Is there anything else here? Our King of Pentacles. What about this King of Pentacles? What about the King of Pentacles? Yeah, the moon. I was going to say, it's supposed to be a background energy, the moon. Okay. What's the King of Pentacles doing in the background? King of Swords. Okay, is this some type of collaboration? What's the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords doing back there? The King of Pentacles is meeting with the King of Swords in the background about a legacy. Ace of Cups. I'm hearing what to do if you're really in love. Chariot and the Emperor. What to do if you're really in love. What the hell is this right here? What's the Chariot and the Emperor? What? On the Ace of Cups. After a Ten of Pentacles? Y'all, child, I don't know what this seems like. Okay, Five of Wands. I was going to say, this seemed like something crazy about to try to pop off now. I know what the cards say, but I feel the energy underneath, and the two ain't matching up. So, okay, look, it looked like somebody about to, there is some type of plan in the background on how to come out on top. But the plan 100% involves a romantic connection with this with this empress. That's the plan. Hermit. This seem now. This just seemed. Y'all, this is a big deal. First of all, let's start at the top. They've got Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Chariot, Emperor, and the Hermit. But this is associated with a star, Empress, and a tower occurs because the devil been involved. But now we got a Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Chariot, Emperor, Hermit. There's something big that's gonna happen, and I don't know if I can't tell if it's something big is gonna happen just anyway, like for you, or something's big gonna happen. Listen, iced hot chocolate is so damn good. Um, Listen, either either there's an event that's for you regardless that someone's gonna try to hijack with, and not in a negative way. That's the thing. It's supposed to, I think it's supposed to be a good thing, but somebody wants your attention, or there's going to be an event because somebody wants your attention. There's an event either way. What, I don't know. I don't This is a lot. There's so much that still hasn't been just like chosen yet, so I can't see all the. This is a lot though. Somebody has really big plans to be with you, is the best way I can put it. They're getting like advice, like they're not. What's this? Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles. It's given start as you mean to go on. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, like somebody's it's something about doing something right the first time. Now I can't tell. Is this the King of Wands trying to make up for starting starting off on the wrong foot with the Empress? Is this what that is? Is this what this is? Because the cups pop, flipped, and jumped, spin around. No, it's because the Empress is leaving. We've been talking about somebody leaving. Well, fortune again. Nine of Swords, damn. Well, fortune again. Ace of Swords, clarity, the sun. Damn. So somebody leaving because they gonna see the truth. Like, that's just all there is to it. No, somebody's coming. Somebody's leaving. Meeting? There's a meeting. There's a meeting. Yeah. Somebody's headed. You're. One person is leaving a place at the same time another person is headed towards them. And it's something about the way they meet that just it does something. Where am I at? Five of Cups. Okay, what's this Five of Cups about? Let me go. What's the Five of Cups about? Oh, it's clouds. I mean, every card is just like jumping, right? Two of Pentacles. So someone's upset. Ten of Wands. They chose wrong. Nine of Swords. Damn. Yeah, they made a bad choice. Somebody made a bad choice. Well, damn. Well, who made the bad choice? Give me an idea. Queen of Pentacles. Made a bad choice. Somebody's got a bad choice. That's crazy. What else? What? That was Swords. Well, I mean, okay, so who's fighting with the Queen of Pentacles then? The Six of Wands. It's gonna be a public. Okay, but who? Six of Swords. What is going on? Somebody doesn't want the world. Damn, but that's it though. But that's it. It don't matter what somebody wants. Somebody is worried that they're about to be exposed for attacking you. and they're actually the most upset about the idea of you being at peace. Like, yeah, they're gonna get exposed, yeah, well, whatever, but how dare you get to stop suffering? Like, you know, that's their real concern here, not them getting caught. Let me get final messages and go. People like this just don't even deserve to be mentioned, honorably, dishonorably, or otherwise. King of Cups, what does he want? World after the King of Cups. But that puts him. Okay. Tell me about this. I know, I don't. Page of Swords. Okay, so somebody is watching. There's a lot going on in the background. Listen. That's why the Empress has to go. This too much. This too much. It's too much and it's too much. This not even. And see, all this too much. What is this? Why is it even here? Ten of Cups. Okay, what about it? Okay. Somebody trying to avoid feeling like a loser. That's just what I heard. Give me final messages and let's go. I don't want to do it. Give me final messages. Let's go. With the Four of Cups. So people are watching as someone is like being rejected from their wish fulfillment. The Two of Swords. Seven of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm gonna put it like this. There's a reason why the Empress is leaving, okay? In the meantime, part of the reason the Empress is walking away is this King of Wands has no idea what the Empress has gone through to become an Empress. And she recognizes that. Like that's the why anybody would even step to an Empress as anything other than an Empress is they don't understand how an Empress is built. They don't understand how an Emperor is built. Okay. They've got somebody out here who's coming in saying that they're an Emperor, but in these cards, it's like, yeah, we need to see it though. In these cards, it seems more title and token than action in fact. So we gonna see, because I got a feeling this gonna come up again. We gonna see. But in the meantime, look, if you're the Empress, thank you for keeping it 100. Appreciate you for that. If you're this King of Wands, your mama raised you better, hopefully. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that, uh, um, uh, uh, listen, everybody deserves to be treated well. And I mean that. Just basic human respect, okay? And men really, really, really ought to treat women better. You wouldn't be here without a woman. I'm just going to put it out there, okay? So, all of this women hatred, it's self hatred, it's self loathing, and it's suicidal. So, anywho, it's got, I think, good men missing out on good women, and then being left to complain about it, like, oh, if it weren't for this, if it weren't for that. Like, no, no, if you were holding on to some toxic bulls from the past, then maybe, you know. And look, there's a lot of major arcana cards in here, so you do have to take what resonates. Again, some of you, this is an easy turnaround for you. Somebody really was confused about how you were stepping, how you were moving. So they were moving funny, thinking that they were, mirroring your energy, but that ain't what was happening. And you let them down gently. I see there's two different things going on here. There's somebody who is trying to come back in. That energy's here. And again, I don't see them coming back. I don't see it happening. And then there's a current energy that is recognizing they just didn't start off on their best foot. So there's two distinct energies in here. You definitely got to take what resonates. Getting where you fit in. If you don't fit in, don't put yourself in. Okay. Anyway, I hope this reading brought you clarity and confirmation. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If it did resonate, drop me a black heart emoji below so that I will know. And turn on your post notifications so the next time I drop a read, it shows up in your feed. This reading is timeless. Take what resonates now, leave the rest behind for the next person. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.